So hey everybody, so today I'm gonna share a story of mine to build a relationship and how I turned a strange person from not knowing me to handing on their Facebook and ID and password to me, and and saying that I have a complete trust on you, right? So how you can do that from the strangers with the strangers, right? So that has basically simple thing, right? You don't need to go very hard in there, right? So basically what you got to do, just you need to do one thing, that is to help them anyhow in any way without like expecting anything from their side, right? This is the same thing I did. Now how I did that, so basically I got a guy from an event I went, right? So I joined a mastermind, right? I joined like a business growth. So he met me there, right? So basically like we both run businesses. So I was a agency owner and he has his own business. So basically he's into anxiety, how to cure remove anxiety and depression permanently within 30 days. So he's already running a successful business. So and he has like around maybe $20,000 per month, yeah, right? So yeah, so at that time I wasn't that much interested in his business, and he was also like a little bit like hello hi, right? So that type of friendship we had. And after like 2 to 3 months from the business growth, he messaged me, he texted me that hey Karthik, so do you do webinars, right? So yeah, he texted me that, right? And I was like, yeah, I do uh, run ads for webinars. So that's where like I helped him a little bit in his stuff, right? And he just wanted to know and like how this whole webinars thing work, and how one of my client, like two of my client also were in the same event I was in. And he was also like blown away with their results. So she had 30,000, I would say like more than $30,000 a month, right? So they were just asking like how she would able to do that. So they just texted me like, hey, like are you handling like this client's account and all? So I was like, yeah, I am doing the marketing and all for him, for her. So they asked me like how she is able to do that much. So I was like just because like she's doing webinar daily, right? So basically she spend almost like 200 to $300, so $300 on the ads daily basis, and she's doing daily webinar, and that's where she got the maximum result, right? So so yeah, after that like our friendship started like getting in depth, right? So what happened, so basically then we had a meeting again. So we had a common interest, we had a common enemy, right? So the the person who had the meeting, who had did the business growth for the mastermind, so that was not meant for us, right? So basically he just did invited us, so he just took our money for like anyway, right? So like that program wasn't for us, right? So I had the same feeling and thoughts about the about one of my mentor, and he had the same thing, right? So he said like it was a total waste of money going that event, like travel, right, and all that stuff, and wasted time, and we got nothing out of there, right? So that event was like basically for the only for like coaches who are doing webinars, but we are agency owner, that wasn't for the people who are doing VSL, literally that was like just for coaches who are doing webinars, right? So yeah, so we were agency owners, so that wasn't meant for us, right? So we also had this conversation as well, like that dude, that event was so bad. We just got nothing out of that, right? So he was also saying like, yeah man, same feeling here. I just thought like I have like throw away like maybe like around the 3-4 thousand dollar in the dust, right? So in the dustbin, right? So I was like, okay man. So that's where our friendship got strengthened and is strengthened, right? And whenever he needs help, I was there, right? And even though so one of the thing, like he called me and asked me like how we can leverage the people. So basically like he's doing webinar, so he's doing VSL, right? So so he just wanted to uh, like utilize those audience who don't buy from him, right? So maybe he just want to downsell them, right? So no, no, no. So basically, so once a person come to them, so they just buy one time, and once their problem solved, so they just go away, right? So that is something was happening. And those people who don't book a call with him, so they are also like they were doing nothing, right? So he was planning to conduct a webinar for the people who has who has bought their program. So he told me like this is something like they're planning. So I told them, why are you planning to do a webinar for your like buyers, right? They have already paid you like $700 or $800. So why are you like why are you selling them your like $100 product? He had no answer, right? So I just told him, see, just go for the people, like once they jump on the call with you, and once they don't qualify for the for your one-to-one program, just then sell them your recorded course, right? So that's where his mind like blew away, right? So he was like, yeah man, damn, it's amazing. And being honest, it's not my original idea. I just saw this in the funnel hacking live. So I don't remember the name exactly of the lady, but she had this funnel. Like if those people who qualify for the for your services, she just book a call with them and just onboard them or like whatever, right? And those who don't qualify for the program, he just downsell her pre-recorded course. So I told him the same thing. So like bro, those people who qualify for your one-to-one program, so just do the meeting, just do the call, right? But those people whom you think like those might not have that much money, or who are not your ideal customer, just sell them your downsell, right? So that's where you can make most of the money. And that's where, and literally I didn't even tell them like I will do it for you for free, or maybe I'll do it for you for maybe like $500 or $700. I literally didn't tell them, right? So again, so he was like, oh man, yeah, it's great idea. And then when I shared the reference of the idea, I told him this is the mentors I have been looking after, right? So that's where, and right now I haven't asked them anything, right? Then we had a meeting the next day again. So he was like let's discuss how we can do this. Then we had meeting. Then they told me like this is something happened with me in the event again, like the same thing after the overall meeting ended, right? So then after like his girlfriend, right? So she she was on a meeting. So I told him the whole story, like this is something happened with me in the event that was not meant for me. I just share my emotional touch with her, right? So he was like, yeah, we had the same feeling. So yeah, that's not an issue, it's just learning. I was like, yeah, I just learned a little bit of things, right? And even though I got connections, so out of the video, the thing I got the best of the event was the connection. Definitely connections was my like the most important asset. See, if I wasn't there, how could I met these people, right? those who are making $20,000, $30,000 per month. How could I met those people, right? Obviously no, right? So that was something like my best uh let's say maybe ROI you can say of the event, the investment, right? Although I haven't received any payment from those clients yet, but I think I'm on something, and maybe if I furnish my all the skills and all, I might close them at a way better price. And even though if they don't become my clients, like we had a good relationship, right? We can do business anyhow. And just we had a meeting, and he just needed some help with the code. So like he was like some he set it up some event in the Facebook, but that was not triggering, that was not active, right? So I helped him setting up that. And like what he said to me was like, Karthik, anytime you need any help, let me know. I'll share with you each and everything. I'll help you for like growing, right? I know you are at this place, but I will help you what we have implemented in our business. I will share with you every single thing. Like the VSL, if you need anything, how the script should go, how the ad should go, how we should set up anything, right? So just let me know. I'll help you out, right? I'm like, okay, man, I'll let you know. But right now, like, I'm doing VSL for one of my client, and whenever I stuck, I'll contact you, right? So, and even though he shared with me his, he was like, man, I trust you, man, I trust you. You can just take my Facebook ad account, ID password, right? So you can just take my funnel builder access like the login credentials. I was like, no, man, there's no need, you can just do it on Zoom, right? So he had that much trust on me, right? So how that trust had built, just because I helped him with no expectations, right? You should have a pure soul, right? You should have a pure spirit, like a helping spirit, though that doesn't need any money. Trust me, right now, like I don't consider money that much. I always look after the education, look up to the education information, like the knowledge, right? I always see. So see, I had like almost 6 clients right now, but I shut down 2 clients, right? Just because like they were interrupting in my learning, right? So that's where. And again, one more thing, I signed a client, that means I paid him $100, over $100, like almost like $120 to work with me, right? So why? Because like, see, she had a product, right? I had money, money in the sense like I had that much that I can spend on the ads, right? And in India you can like get leads for a way cheaper level, right? So I just wanted to test a paid funnel. I hadn't tested anything before, so I tested that with his product. So I made a 5-day challenge, all the landing page, all the ad creative, right? And I edited the video, I made the graphics. So all she had to do was to conduct the 5-day challenge, nothing much more, right? I like didn't ask her for any sort of investment. So the ad spend is also something I did. Why? Because I wanted to learn, like I wanted to test it out, right? If my stuff work or not, right? And yeah, I tested it out. And like due to the lack of fund and due to the some error in the Facebook ad account, we just got around 50 leads. And the thing I love the most, that I use the funnel, I use the audio. So like whatever investment we had, we just got back immediately, even before conducting the 5-day challenge, right? And I think like she had 2 conversions out of those people. So the thing is like she had 2x profit. Yeah, so that was simply the thing. And the thing I am most happy for is like I tested my stuff, right? So even though she had a trust on me, right? So she had bought a course. And yeah, again, one more reason of me helping her was that she has a course. So she is a part of a program, right? And that is like the VSL, how to build a VSL, how to do the marketing, how to do the research. So basically it's all about the VSL funnel, like how to get high ticket clients for any niche, and like whatever, doesn't matter who you are, the thing, VSL works for everybody, right? So that's where I wanted to enroll in that program before, but somehow I invested like almost 2x money in different mastermind that I told you earlier. That was a piece of shit, and I didn't get anything like that much except the connections, except the like the what's it, uh, like the recognition, right? Like the what's it, connections basically, I would say, right? So yeah, so the my plan was to enroll in the U ability. It was like a 2 lakh right now, at this like 2.3 lakh. And the program I joined was about 3.5 lakh. That wasn't worth that much, right? It was just worth maybe like $100, I don't know, right? So yeah, so yeah, life happens, like anything happens, guys. But see, but the thing, like, universe knows this guy has something, right? So what happened, my client bought UAbility program, right? And I was like, oh man, I got to work with this client, I got to work with this client even though she don't pay me. And trust me, it's been almost more than 2 months I have been working for her for free. And even though I have paid 10,000 rupees for her ads. So the thing is, like, learning is more important. And even though she had granted me access for all the courses and all the training she had bought, right, because of the trust level she had on me, obviously I didn't ask her anything, just was helping her. And the same thing happened with my friend Hemant, right? His name is Hemant. So he, yeah, so that's the best thing. Yeah, just help somebody with no any expectations, right? We are humans, right? We can sense a person, we can sense, we can smell who is, who has a who has a pure soul, who has a pure spirit, and who has a fishy, right? So yeah, this is the thing. So the best way to build a relationship is to give it away everything you have, or like whatever your the next person need, just help him out anyhow, right? If you can help him, obviously. If you don't, if you can't help him, just refer somebody, or just get it done with somebody else, so that the person you can have build a great relationship with. And the thing is, like, the my friend Hemant has a good program, right? And I'm just learning the Facebook ad. I mean, I'm like, you can say, intermediate, and I don't know what's happening, but my Facebook, I'm like unable to access my Facebook. I just want to test lots of things in the Facebook ads, right? I just carried away from one city to another city, but this is the reality, right? So yeah, to build a great relationship, just focus upon providing value, providing value, and don't expect anything in return, right? And I was just even providing the value to that person, like to Hemant. And every time we had meetings, he just say one thing: Karthik, do you ever need me, like in any how, like, just let me know, I'll be there with you, I'll help you how to hire a team, how to build all as SOP, how we do our business, like we'll do each and everything, right? So he was that he had that much like confidence, or we would say like the trust level on me, right? So I was like, man, what to do, I don't know. But the thing is, like, I just realized this, so thought to share with you. And this is like a documentary, I'm just documenting my thing, right? So yeah, bye bye, take care, and just have a look for my room. this is my room, and this is the cooler, right? So yeah, bye, take care, bye bye.